Are you with that like I'm with that? Hope you watching your back.
The man, Thomas, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. Ready to go now? Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. One out, base is empty. Curtis O'Brien stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's to third. Collier. The throw to first. Now 2 away. So 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Henry Bourbon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Quezada. And that is that. We're midway. Now it's the veteran outfielder, the man, Thomas. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one ripped. That's long gone. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive, his 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singing.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Hit in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Dave Lopez. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Next is the designated hitter, Cam Smith. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Matt Frank. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the center fielder. And a sac bunt here. Runners advance on a good sac bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Oscar Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2, and the Diamondbacks 1. And we're back. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In the air, right field, under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 13.
Next to hit for Arizona, Curtis O'Brien. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, Henry Bourbon. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. His second of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Julian Ariano stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ariano measures 6 feet even, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. 1 out, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now the third baseman, Dave Lopez.
Lopez.
He goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Two outs. Struck him out looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Yankees. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back now in the Bronx. Here's the left fielder, Matt Frank.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Gabriel.
Here's the center fielder. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Go ahead run on base. Gonzalez digs in now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Now it's the second baseman, Curtis O'Brien. Here's a 1-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, and now the right fielder, Henry Bourbon. Popped up. Ford under this one. Makes the catch for the out. 1 out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julian Ariano.
1-1-1.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out.
But he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall.
Relay.
Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw in. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
He steps on the bag. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Matt Frank. High fly ball out to center field. And there's one away. And now the center fielder. On the ground to the left. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
This one in the air. McLean. And there's two away. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. O'Brien now at the plate. Hit in the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So up next, the man Thomas. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
That's back. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
For more from the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Henry Bourbon. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Bunting for a hit. Fires over to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. 2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Dave Lopez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tidy work out of the new inning getting started. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Matt Frank. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's the center fielder. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Puts it away for the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Oscar Gonzalez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Quezada makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the. And up next for New York, the man Thomas. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
That one lined to left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now up next for Arizona, Curtis O'Brien. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Next to hit for Arizona, Henry Bourbon. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle, McLean. They put the tag on him. Over to first, safe. And now the first baseman, Julian Ariano. Tying run at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, heading back. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Cam Smith. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees have won 4 in a row. Thomas. digs in now. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! He sends a rocket to left. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add a pair. It's 2-1, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Thomas was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the man, Thomas. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Oscar Gonzalez. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. That one hammered center field. Going back. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Thomas was a big contributor for them in the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count. Here's the rookie right fielder, Juan Del Villar, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Up and in, and away we go this afternoon.
Okay. One and one.
Cut on and missed at 101. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 0-2. strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs. And that is out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. So digging in, the man Thomas. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. His 6th of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. And the 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's 1 down. And now here's the veteran DH, Cam Smith. Foul ball.
Well, Boog, it's obvious baseball has become a specialized sport, yet here's this unicorn on the mound capable of doing everything. I love his attitude, too.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now, Curtis O'Brien.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive, base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Sends it to first. That ends the inning. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And it's fouled off. In the air to left center, Quezada sizing this one up, and there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Go ball. Be straight.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that
reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 9 straight retires. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Thomas back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Lopez stands in now and watches strike one. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swinging a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 7-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Next to hit for Arizona, Cam Smith. Popped up. Collier. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's going to be Curtis O'Brien. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one popped up.
I go.
Collier hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strikeout looking. Almost started a fire with that pitch. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Late on that fastball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's in there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Honeycutt makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The man, Thomas, stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Next is the designated hitter, Cam Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Goes down looking. This one pretty well. Back now in the Bronx. Now at the plate, Curtis O'Brien. That one at triple digits.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Matt Frank. And foul ball. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Collier. And there are 2 outs. And now the center fielder. Fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. The man, Thomas, stepping in now for the Yankees. He's a guy who does it all. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Sosa.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one drilled left field. Quezada ranging back, way back, out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-3.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity.
And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Thomas was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
Boogie was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how he was hitting. He was a driving force.